Hello, I am Jeffrey, and this is the question of the month. The question of the month this month, I actually came up with this question of the month, which I'm kicking myself on the butt right now because it's kind of complicated. Is after reaching U equals U, which as you know, U equals U is undetectable equals untransmittable. How far along are you in your journey of healing the HIV trauma of being diagnosed with HIV? I will be honest with you. In this country, we are very known for treating the symptoms of the problem, but we're not very good at dealing with where the problem originated, or dealing with that kind of a thing. HIV, for me, I was diagnosed with AIDS. I became undetectable in about 11 months, 10 months, 11 months. Even before we knew U equals U. So I dealt with the symptoms. I took my medication, I went to all my doctor's appointments, I dealt with all of that, but I never really dealt with or started to deal with the idea that I was HIV positive until actually a few years ago. And this is like very close to, I've been diagnosed for the last 13 years, 12 years. So I only started to unpack my trauma in the last less than 5 years. Because the trauma of being diagnosed, I'm not gonna say I'm fully healed. I am more healed than most people. I don't get triggered by my medication. I take my medication. I don't get triggered by the memory of that first day. But this is what the trauma involves. The trauma of being diagnosed with HIV involves your self-worth, what you feel worthy to receive, what you feel that you deserve in life, all these things. So for me, I'm pretty healed, I would say, in my journey, in my trauma. I feel like this is something that happened to me. It wasn't something that I went out there looking for. Initially, I felt very guilty. I felt like I brought this on myself. I deserve everything that comes with it. I felt like I didn't deserve love. I didn't deserve to have a family. I didn't deserve to dream of having children. All those things came with that trauma because I felt like I caused this on myself. Today, I'm at a place where, I have a good, stable home, stable employment. I've established all these things that I thought that I wasn't entitled to because of my choice to expose myself to the HIV virus. All these things I have already established for myself. So where I am in my journey, I'm dealing with the trauma. I'm pretty healed in that sense. I'm healed from that trauma. I don't feel any regret. I don't feel any remorse. I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I'm at a place where I can say I'm healed from my HIV trauma. And I work with people who are not yet at that place. And this is what made me think of this question at all, because we're all in different places in our HIV journey. I just went and took did my lab work, and all of a sudden, that's just so technical. That's just like you taking your medication is so technical. But for so many people, because of the unhealed trauma, they can't even get to doing the technical part. I'm fortunate that I actually have had some time to digest all of this, and I've had a great support system. I've had family, but all of that comes into play. So if you ask me a question where I am in my HIV healed trauma journey, I would say I'm fully healed. And because of it, I'm able to help others heal through that journey. And I'm very grateful for that. question of the month. It wasn't an easy one. It's like a big, you know me, I have layers upon layers upon layers.